Hi there. So, I wanted to share a bit of insight that I had earlier today about something that I was doing. I had finished a pretty big project that I'd been working on for a while, and I was glad to have it done. And rather than taking some time to acknowledge and give myself credit for having finished and having accomplished this project, I was just ready to move on to the next thing. And like a lot of you, I have a lot going on. And so, who has time to spend celebrating minor or seemingly minor successes? And the reality is that I know better. And it really is important to take time to celebrate the small successes, the things that go well in life, because the reality is that there are a lot of things that don't go so well. And the research does actually show that in our body, there's something about our chemistry that changes that when we spend time on the positive things. And so I talk about this actually in my book that will be out on May 1st, The Unapologetic Guide to Black Mental Health. And I talk about how a lot of our well being starts with how we think about things. And if you want to get started just noticing things that you do without necessarily making any changes, but noticing the things that you do to give up your opportunities to have joy and to have happiness. And that starts with small accomplishments, large accomplishments, and everything in between. Just taking time to say, you know what, you did that. That was hard, but you got through that. And staying with that for a little while before you move on. The other side of that, though, is acknowledging that there are times, unfortunately, too often, where we focus in on the negative. So we all have our weaknesses. We all have things that we don't do so well. But it doesn't necessarily help us to spend time focusing on those things or shining a light on those things. Some of us may feel that, well, if I do that, then that helps me to get better and do better. And I understand that, but it's not necessarily helpful to spend a whole lot of time there, especially if you're minimizing your success. So I encourage you to take time to enjoy the things that you're doing well, things that are going your way, and not spend as much time, or at least noticing how much time you spend on the things that don't so much go your way. Have a good one.